So guys, I want to discuss today how we can use Tai Chi in a real life situation in a street fight. Now, what I mean here is a street fight with multiple attackers, because in street fight it can happen and we're using things that we learn even in the basics of Tai Chi, in the form and in the basic movements. We can use them to defend and to be more ready for multiple attackers. Let's discuss some of the items. So, as you know, when we are practicing forms, we are practicing sometimes with the left hook forward and the stronger hand in the back, and sometimes the opposite. Now, it's important to train both of them. Of course, tactical defense against one person always can be with the side that you feel better with. So if you're right-handed, usually you want the right hand. It's a strong striking hand in the back and the left hand in the front. And if you are left-handed, usually it will be the opposite. But we train both sides in Chinese martial arts and in many other martial arts. Why do we do that? Because when you have a street fight or a fight against multiple attackers, you want to be ready for both sides. So if the attacker, a regular attacker, is over here in front of me, I can strike him. But then, if there is a second attacker over there, I'm sort of in the back to him. So if I have one attacker here and one there, I want to be in this stance. And I want to defend against this guy and to be ready to defend against this guy. And then again this guy. And you see I'm switching the stance. So if I have two attackers here, I'm fighting this guy, but I'm not turning my back to this guy over here. And then I'm defending this guy. And even if I'm right-handed, so my basic stance is like that. But if I'm standing over here and my attacker, one is here, one is there, I want to switch stances. I want to be ready to defend, to be ready to attack. So, and then when I go after this guy, when this guy is a little bit punched out, I'm defending here, and I do not want to turn my back. So I'm defending over here, and I'm back here. Of course, ideally, I want to position them one against the other, that I will have one attacker at a time, even if there are two. So I would try to structure it in a way that they are one behind the other, and they are bothering themselves on the way to me. So it's not always possible, because not always you are in a narrow corridor, sometimes there are more than two. So you want to be able to switch stances and to be ready for both sides without turning your back to them. I hope I cleared out why we want to practice both sides, and not usually like in a competition boxing or something. I do not have anything against boxing. It's a great sport, but because you are in the ring against one guy, you are able to keep your stance, to have the best tactical attack and defense that you can. On a street fight, when you don't know what's happening and when there are multiple people, you better know how to switch stances. So I hope we had a nice short lesson for today. Enjoy and keep on practicing.